Hey everybody, Chris here. So with Dogecoin trading up today, up over 8.2 cents, we're going to be talking about new price targets for Dogecoin in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that little notification bell so you can be notified when my new videos come out, as well as giving this video a like so it can get out to more people, because the Doge momentum is starting to grow. In my live stream yesterday, we were watching Doge and we were like, where's Doge going to go from here? We had a very solid resistance at 7.8 cents. And today, Doge just blew right past that. That's right. I was thinking that Doge was probably going to settle down a little bit, but Doge had other plans. That's right. So what is going on? Doge surges 9% after cryptic Elon Musk tweets link Doge and X. That's right. Twitter rebranding to X. Covered that yesterday in my live stream. That's right. On Monday's live stream, we were all talking about X and Dogecoin, and we will continue that discussion on Wednesday, 5 o'clock. I will be live again. That's 5 o'clock Eastern United States time, Boston, where I am. That's what we're going to be talking about more. Following through post FOMC, we have FOMC meeting tomorrow. Everyone expecting 25 basis points. That should all be priced in. But when that announcement is made, most likely there's going to be a little dip. I know some people are waiting to see whether that dip actually happens, and they're going to scoop some more up. Mostly talking about Bitcoin. We'll see how Dogecoin does overnight tonight and tomorrow leading up to that. But we'll be covering all of that Wednesday live stream at 5 o'clock. So hope to see you there. That's right. We've got Elon Musk continuing to rebrand Twitter to this X, the X everything app. What his plan was a whole number of years ago, and then grew Tesla and SpaceX, and now Twitter is being rebranded as X, and hints that Dogecoin could be part of the platform. That's right. The Dogecoin trading volume, what we have, is at a 16-week high. That's right. The trading volume now at the highest point since back in April. So we have this volume indicator on TradingView here that trading has really popped up. If we go to the daily, we can see big trading volume here, and that is what the most that we've seen since, back here in April. So that's what we're looking at now. Now, we had earlier April, we had big volume while Dogecoin was trading up. But then we also had big volume when Doge was dumping, unfortunately, later in April. But now it's coming back up. So as we look at the charts, the 4-hour chart, this is what we were talking about yesterday, was that Dogecoin was looking at higher lows. That higher lows that we've been seeing over the past 3 weeks, to me, was a bullish sign. We talked about that yesterday, how bullish that looked, and look what Doge did today. Just blasted up above that 7.8 cent resistance line, up over 8 cents. That's where Doge is now. So whales accumulate 3 billion Doge. That's right. The whales are buying too, which is a lot of this, because the whales want to be in Doge when Elon gets that payment processing happening on X, formerly Twitter, and Dogecoin with payment could send Dogecoin rocketing up. How high? Talk about that in a minute. In the meantime, yes, Dogecoin has now leapt over Cardano. We talked about this yesterday as well, that Dogecoin was number 8, and we talked about how close it was getting to Cardano. Well, now Dogecoin's number 7. It is got a larger market cap than Cardano now by almost $1 billion. 11.5 billion for Dogecoin, 10.6 for Cardano, and Doge has no signs of stopping right now. So that's the excitement that we have for Doge that's going on. Where do we see the price of Dogecoin going from here? Well, if we look at this Doge chart here, we go to the weekly. We are going to zoom way out to the weekly, and we are going to look at Doge's trading between 2018, when Doge hit its all-time high, which was right around a penny and a half or so. That was right at the end of 2017, beginning of 2018. That's when Bitcoin had hit 19.9, almost 20K at that same time, and then went into a bull market. So we had this big descending wedge here that Dogecoin then traded in for over 2 years before taking off. So that descending wedge was certainly a sign that a breakout was going to happen, and we saw that starting late in 2020 and early 2021. Now, if we look at this on a logarithmic scale, which means that we're going to be looking at, that's what this is. This is such a logarithmic scale. So this is in terms of percentage gains, not just cents and dollar gains, but by percentage. We see much more of this action here by percentage that Doge was trading in between 2018 and late 2020. But then when Doge took off here up to 74 cents, that was a huge percentage gain from roughly 0.003, 0.004. That's right, it was less than half a penny for Dogecoin at the beginning of 2021. We had this big meteoric rise up until May 7th of 2021. So what we can do is we can say, okay, we can take that. We've got a new descending wedge that has been happening since May of 2021. So this is over 2 years now. We've had this descending wedge here. And so this is where we are now with this breakout. Could be starting to happen. We're not in a bull market yet. So this breakout, potential breakout here that we're seeing for Doge is independent of what else is going on in the crypto market. If we just look at percentage gains and we look at where Doge started when it was down at about 5.9 cents here that we had back in June, let's say, because Doge has been up and down since then, but there on a weekly scale, you can see it's been a steady climb. What we see is the potential for Doge on a percentage basis. Doge could reach a price of $12. That's right, the same percentage increase. Doge from December of 2020 up to May 7th, 2021 to be that same percentage increase from here, starting at 6 cents, would have to go up to $12. So I'm not saying Doge is going to go to $12, but those were the kind of gains that you could have had from Doge if you were buying Doge for less than half a penny. And of course, it is if you sold at the all-time high, which not a lot of people were doing because we all thought at that time Doge was going to $1. Well, now, if we take a look again, but not on a logarithmic scale, but just a regular scale here, this is what we're looking at for Doge right now. Again, this is a weekly time frame looking back to 2021. And what could Doge do if it has the same kind of breakout, but just on a dollar figure? What we do is we take this, we take this flag here, we move it over, and we say, where could Doge end up? 80 cents. That's right, 80 cents would be the same rise here that we'd be looking at. So that's the target of 80 cents for Doge. Do we think Doge is going to stop there and continue to go up to $1? There's probably going to be some incredible selling pressure that we would see. I would think that at 35 cents, right around these tops here, that we could see some selling pressure, or maybe up here at 42 cents that we had back here in April of 2021 when Doge hit that and then traded back down. But then Doge just turned around and went back up higher. So these are lines that we could see as resistance lines if Doge does indeed start taking off at an incredible pace now. But we'll see as we go forward. Right now, until there's confirmation that this is really happening on Twitter /X, rebranded X, I don't see this great big run happening anytime soon. This is accumulation that's happening now, is what this is, and I think it's going to be a longer time coming before we see this kind of huge breakout. Could it be by the end of 2023? Maybe, but right now, 8.3 cents for Doge with this little breakout here out of the trend that Doge has been on is good trading for Dogecoin in the short term. And if we go and look at the 4-hour chart again and where Doge is trading, this is good for Doge because the rest of the markets are flat. I mean, here's Bitcoin on the 4-hour. That's not really strong. That isn't Bitcoin in a bull market. Bitcoin is actually trading down lower underneath 30K here, while Doge is trading up. It's about the only one. SHIB is trying to trade up here. Usually SHIB follows Dogecoin, but it's not really doing anything great right now. So really all eyes are on Doge. Will this volume keep up? Will Doge keep having accumulation? People still buying Doge, and will it hold up? Or do we have the shorters? That's right, we've got Dogecoin shorters coming in to short Dogecoin. Doge shorts are high, so there's going to be a lot of selling pressure on Doge in the short term that we're going to see. But at the same time, the other thing that I'm watching, what is Dogecoin's dominance? All this talk about Bitcoin dominance, 50%. Well, Doge's dominance is over 1%. That's right. That's something we haven't seen since April as well. With Dogecoin dominance over 1%, happened right now, right today here. And we also have the Dogecoin BTC pair is now up to 28. Again, I've been talking about this, if you've been watching me for weeks, that I'm expecting Dogecoin to come up to 30. That's right, that would be 30. And Dogecoin is doing that. Again, we haven't seen 30 since April as well. So that's the target of that Doge BTC trading pair is 0.00030. Right now it's at 28. So it's getting up there to my target. Again, the time to buy Dogecoin was down here, which I was doing. I was telling you guys what was going on. We could see it happening. And now that if you started buying Bitcoin at the beginning of the year, right, Bitcoin's way up 80%. Well, Dogecoin isn't up 80% since the beginning of the year, but it is now up higher than it was on January 1st. And we are seeing that there are this positive movement now with Doge is starting to turn those tables on its trading pair with Bitcoin. So while Bitcoin is lagging, Doge is getting back up. So that's the trading right now we see with Doge and some potential price targets. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Dogecoin price targets and when you think that could happen. Give the video a like. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.